Teach Me Grappling. What's up, guys? I got Jesse here helping me out. Guys, let me tell you something. Thank you so much for dropping me 40 bones so that I can answer a question. He said, how do you retain the closed guard? And my answer is I don't. I'm just kidding. Some people really want to have a closed guard. Now, I want to say this. Let me start out like this. I don't know how long your legs are, but some people are just going to be better at closed guard based on the length of the legs. If you are 4'11" and you are 185 pounds, you are built like a tank, and you probably aren't going to be playing much closed guard. I just want to state that so you guys get that visualization. If you're long-legged, a lot of times you're going to be able to lock that guard and be able to keep it. I personally think it's best to be somewhere in the middle where you have some length in your body and some muscles, kind of like Jesse here. It's pretty good. He's got some good build, you know? I myself, maybe when I was smaller, I'm a little chunky now, but the point is, guys, first you got to be built a certain way for closed guard. It's not for everyone, and that doesn't mean you can't get better. So even if you are short-legged, doesn't mean you can't utilize it. And maybe I can help you out with a couple tips. I am not a closed guard player, so let me start out like that, and then I'm gonna just show you what I think about the question. How to retain closed guard? Get your legs strong, number one. So we've got exercises. One of them, real simple. My partner is gonna support me. I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna lock. I release, and I do sit-ups, like so. Get your legs strong. Get your ankles crossed strong. That's a good one. Another one, it's good for both guys. If I'm locked on you, Jesse, you can go hands on your head and then stand up, like lean to one side, step up one, step up two. And then if you want to do a combo, I could do a sit-up, lean back. And then you come back down. Boom, and then you gotta stand back up. And again, guys, doing this exercise, every time you're locked, you're clenching your guard, you're squeezing. You need to play a lot of closed guard if you wanna be good at closed guard. You gotta have the muscles to withstand the pressure of a guy trying to open it a lot. Now, other ones, easier ones to practice. I'll do this with a beginner class. He's like this with his knees here. Very simple. He's leaning back. Sometimes I'll tell him to put their hands up just so you don't headbutt, but I'm just gonna pull with my legs. So watch my legs. I'm gonna pull, make him touch, and then I'm gonna stretch my guard and push him away from me. Obviously he's working with me. I push him away, push him back, and you see my legs. I'm lifting my butt's off the mat, and then I'm gonna pull. Okay, push, pull, push, pull. And again, if you get used to doing this over and over, you're working those guard muscles. And then, go ahead and move around. And then what we can do, we can kind of make angles. I can kind of pull them, instead of like so straight, I can pull them off to the right. I can pull them off to the left, posture, lean back. Yeah, I want to feel a guy who's like posturing, because that's what I'm gonna be up against. If he leans back far enough, I'll pull myself all the way up. You see, I'm doing that same guard sit-up, but I'm doing it from here. Sure, a guy will be pushing me, but now I can like drag his arm and then break him down. Anytime you can break your opponent down, lock him and control his posture, it gives your legs a moment of rest. I could be locked, relax my legs, and climb them. So I climb my legs, see, like this. And it's good to practice more than one. Don't just do this. Watch my legs. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I get a good lock. Now I'm on his upper body. As he works to break free, this is gonna give me a lot of time to attack and relax so that when he finally gets up, he has to get my knees down. He has to kind of like keep pushing, pushing. Yeah, he has to get me down here. Now look at this. I'm now getting near my end, so I'm here. When you guys pull and fight, you're gonna split your guard. So I've got my legs locked. I'm gonna start pulling Jesse. Jesse, do not get your posture broken. Stay up. and just kind of work on opening my guard. I want to show you guys. Look, go ahead, go. I'm fighting him right now. I'm pulling on him. Keep pushing hard. And then he splits, and I lose my guard. So that's tiring. I don't want to fight him. So if you guys are here, I got my legs locked. When he goes here, what I'm going to do is just kind of open my hips. Look at my hip. Instead of pulling, resist and push, I just give. So you close guard players that want to play, now he's pushing down on that leg, then push, push, push. I'm just giving it. I'm not fighting you. Look, you can slide it as much as you want. Give me that wrist. See that? And then now I pull him down, I get to rest my legs again. Man, it's been years. 20 years, guys, since I've ever played closed guard. But now I can kind of get up on the crown of his head. See up here? So he doesn't have good posture. He has to fight. Look at his hands on the mat. Sure, it's the subject of an attack, but I'm not trying to attack. I'm just trying to control. He tries to break free. See, now you got to get some hands in front, right? You got to work your hands, push that off. See that? I'm just reclimbing up. Go ahead. Eventually, he gets his posture. 2-on-1s, guys. Look, elbow, scraping fingers, keep pushing, pushing, posturing, leaning back to open guard, open guard. Now I've got my 2-on-1. Break him down a little bit. He's got to respond because now I have a subject of an attack. I could be going arm drag towards his back, so he's going to have to address the problem. During this time, look at my legs. I can relax. He keeps fighting to get posture. I relock. Boom. 2-on-1. And if he's pushing hard, I go hips. See my hip? My butt's off the mat. I'm kind of opening my thigh, my hip. He keeps pushing, keeps working. I'm relaxing. I let a guy push. So he gets now, he's like, man, I'm really gonna go. And then I can pull him, hip escape, relock, play this close guard. And I just let this guy work, hold on to him. Get used to this, guys. Get used to this kind of control. Clinching, a lot of clinching. I'm not a rubber guard player, guys. So you're not gonna see me going rubber guard personally. You're not gonna see me do that, but sure, especially in an MMA context, if you gotta control posture because of these punches, a little bit of close guard is good. What's bad about MMA close guard is where guys hold on and the guy's throwing punches and you're just sitting here taking them. At some point, I might have to defend and use my legs so I can attack or at least stop these strikes. And if it means kicking the guy away from you so that you can get back up, self-defense, you might need that. But remember, if the punches come forward and he's leaning in, I gotta go back to close guard. My initial basics, my jiu-jitsu basics right here, I gotta know this. Get those overhooks. As long as you keep an overhook, Paul, he's not gonna use that hand. This arm is tight. He has to get it out. If he can't get that thing out, and if I'm looking to attack him, he's gonna be in trouble. He has to respond. Once he limp arms that arm out, boom, you gotta come pull him again. He goes. He's now get into your stiff guard opening again. Keep going. You see? And now I'm just like chilling. You gotta stop that because now I broke you down again. So you're giving this guy something to work on. I think a lot of people lose the close guard. One, their legs are probably not strong. And then the other thing is they're fighting. They're fighting the guy. The guy's like push, and you're like, even I'm gonna lose it right there. I don't wanna hold a close guard. Last thing I gotta tell you guys, if a guy stands up, you're gonna lose your close guard. So you cannot let him stand up, okay? All a guy has to do when you're here and if he's playing on the ground, great for me. But if he grabs one of my wrists or something and starts standing up one side then the other, remember guys, this is way more stress. I can't use that same trick I used on the mat when he's standing. It'll work a little, but not much. If you just kind of pop your head forward and then start pushing on my leg. See, I'm gonna lose it eventually. This is why we go under a leg and we start to go waiter sweep. We start to go waiter sweep and then work our way towards the mount, because if you want to keep that close guard, you don't want to open, because you know once you open, the passing of the top man starts to happen, and you want to keep your close guard. So you got to start really attacking the waiter sweep. Again, also, I don't even know, Paul, if you're asking about gi or no gi, but again, I'm much more of a Nogi guy nowadays. I haven't done gi in a very, very long time. But Nogi, typically, close guard isn't used all that much. It is used. It is important. I'm not trying to say it's not important at all, but you don't see it that much. But there are some good players. There are guys that are good. And usually it's gi guys. They come into Nogi and then they use all that guard, that close guard, and then they use it in their Nogi game. And then they make it like very, very effective. You know, everyone always talks about Chrome Gracie as an example for a close guard player. But anything else? Jesse? Did I miss anything? I don't know. Like, I hope I can help you guys.
The throwing off balance one on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Not the sweep, but...
Yeah. So maybe this is another drill that I'll have. Sometimes I'll tell my partner to put his knees together. Look over to the back. It's really bad balance, right? And what is the point of this? Again, just exercise. It's just exercise. Look, my butt is off the mat because I have a close guard. He's very tall. But now I'm just gonna kind of put my elbow against the mat and pull and bring him to the side. And then the other side, I bring him over here. See that? But why am I doing this? Is to practice the motion of moving the guy off balance. You know what else this is good for? It's good for him. If he's a beginner, he's learning pace. Because a beginner doesn't even know. They might even put their hand down. One, they might get hurt too. But they'll put their, even if they put their hand down, they fall. You know, they fall over and they get swept. So we don't want to have our knees together. But the reason why I have you do that is because I get to experience the movement, the jolt of bringing my opponent to the side. And then also I got, again, the pulling straight, the pushing away. And again, last thing, I'm just kind of reiterating, if the guy's pushing on your thighs, your leg, just open your hips. I know if you're not real flexible, it may hurt you, but if a guy, you let a guy push. You know, he's pushing real hard, I just kind of let him, and then I just control an arm. He's trying to fight this hand away, you know, fight this hand, and I'm just controlling the elbow as I'm holding with my hip. See? Now as he keeps pushing, he's gonna make a mistake. I can use it to pull him, and now I've got a nice arm drag. He's gonna have to address this problem, otherwise I'm gonna end up with a nice position. So.
It was like once you started going after my arm, it was I had to choose.
Yeah.
Am I gonna continue pushing this down or work on this?
And I'll say this, if he pushes this one, I can also grab this one. So sometimes this one's closer, so I look to grab this one. And sometimes I just pull that. You know, I just pull it in. Because when you're postured and you're pushing, like right here, I can't reach it, right? But if I lift my hip a little and you keep pushing, like see how, like, see like my hip?
Yeah.
I like grabbing. Now you want to push way back behind me so I can't reach, right?
Right.
If you go too far, I can't reach, but now I'm just controlling 2 against 1 here. See, I'm holding this. Now you lack strength over there, and you know that this is a real problem.
Yeah.
It has to be addressed, you know. But I think the reason why people can't break the posture, they reach for the head because they're always taught to control the posture, but the guy's already up, and I don't have a gi. You know, I don't have this. So personally, I don't want to go for your head. I want to go against your fingers. I'm sorry about your bad finger, but I want to go fingers, and then so that if you're getting a grip, this takes away your grip. Let me do your good hand. So if he's here, guys, strong. So I can't pull this. I attack fingers. I'm sorry about that. Now I move, and now I can put his hand on the mat and pull him forward, hip escape, and then this is again in my attack series that I really, really like, dragging this arm across with the 2-on-1. So I got a good ankle workout tonight. Guys, I don't even work out and normally. So my ankles, again, I might have some legs that are strong just from years and years and years of grappling. If you don't have strong legs from playing a lot of guard in your history of your grappling, you got to do it. It's also mat time, you know, just having a close guard for long periods of time. Back in the 90s, my coach would always like, hey guys, close guard, don't let go of your close guard. Like, keep the guy in the close guard, never let him even open it, let alone pass. Because if he can't open your guard, he can't pass your guard. It's the idea, right? Do drills like that. I hope this helps you. So I know it may be so simple, like, oh yeah, just get stronger. But Really, do the drills, get your legs strong, get your ankles strong, get your feet strong. Get used to learning how to hold it. Also how to give him a little bit so that he doesn't fight you. If you fight him, you know, he's gonna get what he wants a lot of times. Like kind of give, it's an important principle in grappling. Anyway, I talk too damn much. Hope you guys enjoy. It's the best I could do. Okay, thank you guys so much. If you guys have an idea for a video, if you guys want me to like just kind of spit out what's on my mind on a subject, you guys can let me know in the comment section or shoot me some PayPal money. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you guys next time with more great stuff. Boom. The man, the myth, the legend.